You know, we often joke about women and our pillow therapy. You want to update your house? Buy a new pillow. Decorate for the holidays? Buy a pillow. Change your life? Just buy a pillow. But jokes aside, there's a little truth to this small home purchase and its ability to elevate or update a space. So today we go to Pillow School, reviewing the basics on everything from size and scale to print and patterns. Alicia Deibert is a pillow designer and co-owner of Pillow Chop. Pillows have power, right?
Yes, they do. Pillows can transform any space, whether you're wanting to change the color, the whole scheme of your area, or if you want to add like cozy, make it for fall, winter, whatever you want to add.
Yeah, they can just make a big change. And so what are we looking for? Like, if we're going to go through some of these basics today. So do you have a current like crush on a pillow that you're loving?
Yes, my most favorite pillow is right here. So as soon as it gets cold outside, you want to look for anything that's like cozy, snuggly, makes you want to like lay on the couch, watch a show, drink some hot chocolate. This is it.
Oh, it's like a boucle, right?
Yes, all the texture, bring in texture for the cold weather, for sure.
And this is a good color because really it can go to a lot of seasons.
Yeah, for sure.
The cream. Okay, so there are lots of prints and patterns when we're looking for pillows, and we love a good formula. And so you're saying there's some no-fail ones that we can do when we're looking at patterns and what goes together.
Yes, so you always want to start with a solid. It can be in the back, it can be anywhere you want, and then you add like a floral and then a smaller pattern. So this is the larger scale floral, and this is a smaller scale, so it works. You can't have like competing patterns. If you don't like florals, you can even switch it out. Want to grab that stripe one right there? We can even switch it out for that stripe one if you're not like into florals, and that also works perfectly. And then while we're here talking about size, so the 24-inch.
Okay, hang on one second because I gotta feel this. So when you said we put a solid with a floral and a pattern, this actually is not completely solid.
No.
It has like all the colors too.
Yes.
So I see what you've done. You've put like all the same colors, but just in different patterns. Is that kind of what we're looking for?
Yep, they're all cohesive together, but they're all individually like their own.
Okay, and did you find these all like at the same place easily, or was it a little harder?
They're actually all pillows that we have at our own shop. It's called Pillow Chop.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
but when you're out searching, it's easy to find like the same color scheme.
You talked first about putting a velvet together with a plaid and a floral.
Yeah, you can also do that. So a velvet is like more of a solid. This one, you can just rearrange them all differently.
And then you said if we don't really like the plaid, if it's maybe a little too much, we can swap it out for something different.
You can swap it out for a floral or a more like plain stripe.
Okay, and then when you talk about sizing, you said that there is kind of a key that we need to do when we're looking at sizes.
Yes.
There's a tried and true method, you think?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, what is it?
You don't want them all to be the same size because then they're just competing for like space, like look at me. But if they're different sizes, so this is a 24. And this is a 20-inch, and this is like a mini lumbar. So they're all like working together to make a beautiful space instead of competing against each other.
And we have those exact measurements. So if people want to put this down, it's a 24 by 24, and then a 20 by 20, and a 14 by 20. And that to you is just the perfect size and scale.
Yes, and depending on what it's going on, like a couch or a chair, obviously you're not gonna have 3 pillows in a chair. But like for a love seat, you could do 2 on one side, 1 on the other. So it's like the rule of 3 still.
Okay.
Use decorating a lot.
Okay, and so that's when you're talking about like the velvet, the plaid, the floral.
Yes.
That's the rule of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do see a lot of designers do the pillow, I mean, your store's called Pillow Chop. So this chopping method, are we still doing that? Is that?
Yes, it's not going out. Some people think it is, but it's not. It's beautiful and we're still loving it.
Why is that so aesthetically pleasing for people?
I don't know. It actually just has a lot to do with the insert and how good quality it is.
Okay, we're going to talk about the inserts.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, I think, but not all inserts can chop. Some of them are just stuck like this forever.
Okay, so you say you have this little stuffing technique for us. You're going to show us. Now, are you a fan of the pillow covers then, not buying a pillow that's already has the cover on it?
Yeah, so a quality insert does cost a little bit more, but it's worth it. So this is feather and down fill combined. So you can feel like when you lay back against this, it's not gonna poke you, like the feathers aren't gonna come out and like it's gonna get thinner over time. It's just gonna stay this like for years and years.
So that's what you suggest, not full feather, but a combination.
Combination of feather and down.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's choppable. So
choppable.
Yes.
The choppable pillow, that's what we're looking for.
And then so if you just buy a quality insert, then you don't have to have a closet full of pillows that you're storing. You can just be storing the covers like this. And this stores way better than pillows. So if you just buy like a zipper cover that you can take off, you can wash it. And then you can store that and switch it out for the seasons instead of new actual pillows.
And I know sometimes I do the pillow cover, so you're proud of me.
Yeah.
But do you have a tip for us as we're stuffing?
Yes, for sure. Okay, the easiest way to stuff, a lot of people just like basically wrestle this cover and put it in.
Yeah.
But so what you do is you chop it at first, fold it in half. So you grab it like this, and then you start stuffing it in. Okay, keep holding on to it until it's all the way in the cover. And then let go of it. And then once it's in there, you just gotta poke the corners out so all the corners are lined up.
You want to make sure it gets into every little nook
every
and cranny.
corner so it looks so beautiful.
And I think that is the problem a lot of people have if they're not able to stuff well, is they're not buying something that has feathers too. It's too stiff, and there's no way you could do that method.
And then zip it up, fluff it a little, and you can chop it. Only if you want to.
Well, I think since you're the expert, we'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite colors that you're loving for pillows for fall?
For fall, it's all about like these mustardy tones, like muted. Like this orangey one is really pretty. Any like muted tones. You don't want anything crazy or bright. Like just because it's fall, you don't have to have like a solid yellow, solid brown, solid orange. You can mix it up with patterns and textures.
All right, well, if people want to see more of your beautiful pillows, where's the best place?
Pillowchop.com or on Instagram at PC Pillowchop.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.